Is this thing on? Welcome back to Movies TV Mad. I'm Mick, your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wives. The Penguin episode 3 was outstanding, and I'm calling this Vic's episode. The character of Victor. I love him. I love the actor who plays him. This is how diversity and representation should work. Not wrapping diverse characters in narrative cotton wool and not letting anything happen to them and making them angels because you believe diverse characters never do anything wrong and make them perfect. This character is so complex. The Penguin has diversity done properly in its abundance. You have a complicated white dude character. You have a strong female character, and you have a strong character of colour. And I have a little theory about Vic. I have a little theory about Victor. I love the opening flashback sequence where you see Victor's perspective of what happens in the third act of the Batman with the explosion and the flood. You see his parents, you see his interactions with his family. He has issues with his father, not because his father's a bad guy, but he's very humble. He's not asking for a lot of money from his job, and Victor's saying maybe you should be asking for more money. Then he meets his girlfriend on the roof as the election result is announced. Then the fire starts, but then the explosions start, and you see the flood from the Batman. It's a great, second person perspective, and it kind of connects together the Penguin show and the Batman universe, and it's absolutely fantastic. And as I say, I love the character of Victor. This is his episode. He reconnects with his girlfriend again. She convinces him to leave Penguin, and this conflicts Victor in a deep way, because I think there's a side of Victor who is buying into Oz being this father figure who's taking care of him, who's giving him an opportunity of the big time. But then there's this girl that he's in love with, and he can escape. He can get out of this life. And in the end, and that scene between Oz and Vic is very interesting. I wasn't sure if this time Penguin was going to kill Vic. But very interestingly, he tells him he can go, that you're not good enough for this life. Now, he's playing psychological games with Vic, of course, because he doesn't want him to leave. He's upset. I think he loves the kid. I think he is creating this father-son dynamic. It's a brilliant dynamic, everyone. I really do like it. It's amazing. And I think with the divisive conversation and feelings with Joker Foley and Dwa this weekend, it's nice to see DC that we can all embrace together. It's so good. But this is what happens when you get someone like Matt Reeves involved. Matt Reeves loves DC, loves Batman, loves this world. And when someone as talented as Matt is involved in making something that he loves and knows so deeply, this is what you get. I have defended Joker Foley and Dwa, but Todd Phillips is not a comic book first person, and that's the problem. But here, you've got someone involved who loves the universe, and that's very, very important. This wasn't really Sophia's episode, really, but there were some great moments with Sophia when that guy was calling her a spoiled brat and that she got what she deserved. And she kind of wants an apology from Oz because he stitched her up. It's his fault she went into Arkham. I think we will get a flashback of her time in Arkham. At the end of this episode, the Maroney woman was going to kill Oz and Sophia, and Vic, deciding not to go with the girlfriend, comes back with the car, runs over the assassin, and he's back in Oz's good books as well. I like the end when Vic goes, but what about Sophia? Because Sophia's still there, still in danger. And he goes, F her. And I thought that was interesting. Oz is a survivor, and he couldn't give a damn. But I wonder if Vic was in that position, if Vic's life was in danger, if Oz would have put himself in the line for Vic, because Vic may be the first person he's known that actually he would put his life on the line. He would sacrifice himself for Vic. He's starting to get very attached to Vic. Now, here's my theory on Vic. I was just outside having a cigarette. Disgusting habit, I know, but that's when I do my best thinking. And I was thinking, what if they're kind of, I don't know, preparing Vic, grooming Vic to be the next Robin, to be the Robin in this universe, to be Robert Pattinson's the Batman Robin. It would make absolute sense, wouldn't it? Now, I really don't know if they're going to kill him off at the end of the series. I'm not sure if Vic's a comic book character. I actually think he's an original character, but I don't know the comics so deeply, so maybe someone in the comments can let me know. But that's my theory, that they are grooming the character of Vic to be the Robin of the Batman universe. If that's the case, that would make me very, very excited. But what I can say about this episode is it's a 10 out of 10 episode, and this is what you get from HBO, Lauren LaFranc and Matt Reeves. It was outstanding. All three leads absolutely killing their performances. When you get the best writers and the best people and the best crews and the best actors, this is what you can get from modern day entertainment. Sadly, it's very few and far between. Penguin is the comic book show you'll never see from Marvel.